Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One and my old barn door, and we are back with another segment of our lapbook, and we are back at this part, and so we're gonna make some things to go into here. So I thought what we would do, because I just don't have a very big desk, so we're gonna pull these out. And move the book, and we're going to make these first, and then we will add them into our journal. So let's just move our lapbook out of the way, and that way it gives us a little more room to function. Okay, so the first element I want to work on is the envelope, and we're just going to collage it just to make it pretty, because I just want a window envelope for that front little half file section. So let me just make sure. I'm going to zoom in some so y'all can see a little better. Hopefully we don't have a glare. So I've just grabbed some things to collage with, and I have my Tim Holtz scraps. Let me see if I can. These scraps I have, and I wanted to use those on here, but they're so thick, and it's kind of hard to collage with thick stuff. And so I just put them on my scanner and scanned them so that I could print them in a thinner type of paper. So that's what we're going to do our collage with. So I have them here. So I just printed them off so that I can just kind of tear and cut from these and be able to use them. So, and then we have our, just like our little book page pieces and music and, you know, vintagey things like that we can play with. I really, really love these two. And these are actually whole books. I have so much stuff out, y'all. Y'all would not believe how much stuff I have out in my craft room. And it's just, it's piling up on me. Okay, so this is like one of those little, it's a college book. It's, you know, like a course book, you know, they send you when it's time to start your courses. And this one's vintage. It's from 1982, but I love the typing in it. So I'm going to pull us a page out of this. Let's just pull this first page out. Okay, and we'll add that to our stuff, and then I love these hymnals. So we'll pull some out of this. I'm just trying to find the center of a signature so that I can pull from the center. There we go. There we go. So we'll have that page out to be able to use. And then I'll leave these kind of sitting to the side. Okay, so we're going to do some collagey fun stuff. Where's my glue book? And we're just going to get started. Okay, so I think I want to start with these first, because these were mainly the ones I wanted to use. So we're just going to tear these out. And I think I'm going to use my tear ruler. See how much easier it is to tear that than it would be to try and tear cardstock? That would just be a big old pain. So, you know what? I'm going to tear these out and get them ready, and then we'll come back. Okay, I've got them chopped up, so now we're just ready to play. Let's do this. Okay, so I love this piece. I like the old tape look, so let's just go to about right here. Now some of these I did with my tear ruler, and some of them I did with my Tim Holtz decal edge trimmer, and I'm loving my decal edge trimmer. It's awesome. Okay, so we are just going to make this ephemera for our our lap book, but you can make it this type of ephemera for any journal or craft project that you want to make it for. Let's use some of this vintage ledger. And let's put him here in the corner. And I don't mind if some of them have like the squared edge and some of them have the torn edge. I don't mind that mix at all. So I probably won't put this video in the actual lapbook series. I'll probably kind of do it afterwards, and that way I just don't want to have so many different okay, I have some of these little strips here that maybe we could just put one right here. Yeah, let's go this way. I just don't want to have so many videos in the series that it just looks like it's such a daunting, overwhelming task. I mean, it is daunting and it's overwhelming, but it can be done and you can enjoy it if you have the time to put into it. But just know, you know, that it takes a lot of time to do a lap book and a lot of effort. So, but as long as you understand that, then you're pretty good to go. I'm trying to decide how far into that window I want to go. I think I want to rip it back here a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's not going to take long to do these. All right, let's add in some of our very vintage newspaper. Kind of want a straight edge at the bottom because that just makes it a little easier. Okay, and then I need a little bitty something right there. Let me see if I can find a little bitty something. Let's just take this all the way across here. That works. I mean, it doesn't take long to do these little envelopes at all, and they're so cute once you get them done. Okay, and let's use a little music. Don't have to have a super big piece of this. There we go. And then we'll come out here. We can use our strips for that because I have several, like this one can go there. Let's just go ahead and do it. I think I'm gonna have to turn my glue page over. There we go. And then I have this little map one. It's super cute. We'll just go ahead and put him on there too. There we go. And then I have this strip. It's just not quite big enough, but it's big enough for this. So I think we will go this way with it. Okay. There we go. And then we just need enough for this strip. Let's add a little color. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. So we have that done. I'm going to let the glue kind of dry a little bit before I ink around the edges. And I'm not going to collage the back of the envelope yet because I'm not yet sure if I'm going to glue it down or if I'm going to let it be like a flapping envelope. So I'm going to wait to collage it till I decide. Okay, so we have our envelope ready. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to make our vellum pocket. I want a vellum pocket. I haven't got to play with any of this Tim Holtz vellum either, and since I guess, I mean, it's really not a themed, Tim Holtz themed journal, but it's kind of a vintage theme, but there's a lot of Tim Holtz in it, so you can say it is whatever you want to say it is. All right, so this is going to be a pocket, and what I want to do is stitch the vellum on the front of this, and then I'm going to score this. I'm probably going to probably need to stitch before I score, but I'm going to stitch this on and leave it open at the top. So I need to go ahead and punch my little thumb hole here at the top. Darn it. He did not cooperate well at all. So we're just going to have to trim him as best we can. Good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So, and I just have this piece in behind it to kind of let you see the vellum a little better, and it'll be a double pocket. So let me stitch this on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got this stitched on. Oh, sorry. We are really big. All right, so I stitched on my vellum pocket. So see, it's a pocket here in the front. And I think I want to, I'm going to just punch a little tiny bit right here so that you know that it's a pocket in both spots. And that way, now we just need to use our bone folder and run a little line right down through here for our pocket fold. And that way our pocket can have just a little bit of a gusset. Okay. Okay, so this is going to fold back like this and like this. And then it'll be a pocket like that. So that one's done. And then on this one, this is an envelope that Mama Gail sent me a long time ago. She sent me some goodies. And she had collaged this envelope. And it's pretty. Look how pretty that is. So I'm just going to cover over where I tore her address off here. So we're just going to put something cute on there. Let's see. What can we find? Let's use a label, because why not? I just need to find one big enough. Or maybe even a piece of fabric. Maybe we'll do that. Well, let's just see what it looks like. Oops. Okay. Let's just pull our strings. And then let's put a label on top of that. That's too big. That one's too long. They're super cute though. That one would be cute, and it would be really cute to stitch that on there, wouldn't it? I don't know that I want to. I don't know that I want to use that one. I know, I'm being picky, huh? I think I already tried that one. Nope. Kind of like the blue with it. I mean, this is really a simple process, Diane. You don't have to make it that big of a deal, right? If that was blue, I would like that one in there. I love the old gas one. Alright, let's see. I know I'm being way too picky, and I just need to do this and get it done, right? Sorry, guys. Maybe we should just use that. That's kind of plain though, isn't it? Oh my goodness, Diane. Okay, maybe it's the fabric that's messing me up. Let's just do it like this. Let's just put a label here. Let's just do a little collage with labels. Why not? I like it. Let's just do that. Good grief. I mean, can we just make it a little hard today? Okay, so this one needs to be the one that goes down first. And then this one. And then this one. Just like that. I don't know why I made that so difficult, but okay, now we have tape here. on this because that's how she taped it up when she mailed it to me, because this is the actual envelope that she mailed it in. I'm not going to do anything to the back side of it because the back side, see, look how cute. The back side is going to be just glued down, so it's not going to matter. So I'm wondering if we can get the tape off. No, see, it's going to tear. But it would be super cute if we put a piece of lace or something there. So I think I'm going to try and trim away as much of that tape as I can. Okay. And then I also, and I'm going to leave her signature. I'm not covering that up because that's her signature and it's staying. And I'm really not worried about this tape right here because it doesn't look bad. So maybe we'll just put us a pretty little piece of lace right here. So let me grab out my lace. Okay, so I have this piece of lace and we'll put him right here, and I think I want to do a lace pocket down here. So a sweet friend of mine sent me this lace and I thought it would be cute to do it with the lace, you know, the little flowers hanging off the bottom of the envelope, and just do a small little pocket right here. And I'm going to leave it hanging off the side for now just because I'm not sure if I want to cut it or not. So we'll wait till we get ready to put it in the journal before we decide that. Ooh. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac on this. Just run a little bead of glue down through there and lay our lace down in there. Okay. Sorry if you can hear Honey talking. He's calling his mom to check on her. He calls her about 3 or 4 times a day to check in on her and make sure her oxygen levels are good and all that good stuff. So, okay. So, we're going to start about right here with our glue, and I'm just going to glue it directly on the envelope. Oh goodness, we got glue strings. Okay. And then I'm just going to let these little flowers hang off the bottom. And just kind of lay that right in there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put that clasp down. And we're going to set this aside and let it dry. So we've got our envelope, our villain pocket, and our envelope collage pocket. So now we have our time card. And so we just need to figure out where it folds. Okay, so it folds right here. Okay, and then I guess it will just fold in here. I'm trying to decide how I'm going to lay it into the journal, and I think I'm going to put this down and let it be a pocket in behind. Okay, so I think we figured out how we're going to do it. So we're just going to crease that, and we're just going to put a few decorations onto this one. And I think I'm going to use some of that tissue paper. Hang on. Okay, so I think I want to use some of this on the front of it. And then I think I'm just going to do some random collaging inside. But won't this look pretty with these birds here? Or maybe I put the birds here in the center. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's do that. Because I kind of just want to leave this its natural self, if you know what I mean. I don't want to do a whole lot of alterations to it because I think the time cards are pretty. I think they're cool looking. Kind of vintagey looking. So let's just glue this down here. Yeah. I think so. Okay. So we're just going to put some glue here. I'll just glue this down in pieces or sections. Okay, now that we have it kind of attached, this just gives me an idea of where to put the glue. Whoops. That might not be a good idea. Glue it down to the other side backwards. Okay. Try to get these bubbles out. Okay, so we're going to let that dry for a minute before we fold it. So while we let that dry, we can turn it over and just do some simple things on these two sides, because this side is going to be the pocket side so you won't see it. So we'll just do some simple stuff on these two sides, and let's see. I think I would like these birds on the front. I'm probably out of time. I need to check and see if I'm out of time on my video. Okay, let's rip the bottom of this off and just make it not such a straight edge. Give it a little bit of jag to it. And same thing on the top here. Oh well, I didn't want to rip those words off, but I don't guess I have a choice. Okay, so see, if we put these down, you'll still be able to see the dates underneath. Okay, we're just going to lay this right down in here. There we go. And then we're just going to put something simple on here, like maybe a label or a little bit of collage or something like that. Let's just do us a little collage here. So we'll use some of that. Actually, instead of doing a collage, we might do a pocket. Let me just look and see what I got here. I actually really like this paper with the time card. So we could just do like a little pocket right here. Just a little teeny tiny little tuck pocket. Let's do that. I'll mark it right there. And I'll cut it and be right back. Okay, so we've got it cut. We're going to go ahead and glue him on. Okay, that glue is just about to the end of its days. Let's try this one. Definitely need to order some more glue. I keep saying it, but I'm going to wait till I run out, probably. That'll be my luck. I'll be out and be like, oh no, I'm in trouble. Okay. So we're going to put our little pocket here. Or tuck. We can call it a tuck. Okay. Okay, and then I have a couple of little labels I thought would be cute on the pocket. Probably need to ink them real quick. I know the video's running long. I'm trying to hurry. Just to give them a little definition. Maybe like that. And then we can put a couple of little things in the pocket. Let's put some labels in the pocket. Because why not? Okay. See, y'all's journals are not the only ones I fiddle with. There we go. So that one's full. And then I think I want this label up here at the top. Just to, you know, add a little something to bring your eye up a little. There we go. Now I think we can fold it and be done. I'll trim that edge off. I think that's dry in there now. There we go. So now we have our little, so this is actually probably going to fold back this way. I haven't decided yet, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so these are our ephemera pieces for our lapbook journal. So in the next video, or I'm not going to do this video in the series because it'll just be too long. But we'll go ahead, the next video in the series, we'll put these into the lapbook. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you will. And I hope you have a great day. Big hugs.